Hey guys, Aroneous here with another Raid Shadow Legends video. In today's video, I'm going to be going over some beginner tips and tricks that might help you out if you're just starting out in the game. So let's get into it.
Yeah, get into it!
Alright, so first things first, you're just starting out in the game of Raid Shadow Legends. The game's been out for about 3 years now, a little over 3 years now, and you're not sure what to do. You're probably in your first or second week of playing, maybe even in your first month or second month of playing the game, and you're not really quite sure where to go and what to do first. Now, a couple of things. The game is going to start off and it's going to kind of guide you along the way. It's going to guide you along in a journey, and the person that's going to be talking to you is Arbiter. Now, Arbiter is in your index as a high elf champion. She's a legendary champion that you end up getting when you complete all of your missions. So you basically have to follow these missions, and there's 7 different parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So Arbiter is actually number 5 of your mission parts. So once you get Arbiter, she looks like this. She also talks to you a lot throughout the game, in the beginning, and then in some portions in the middle and the end of the game. You will see her from time to time pop up in your screen with some dialogue. Now, Arbiter is going to be your champion that you're going to utilize in Arena. Also going to be one of the best champions in the game, honestly, for speed. And that's the whole point of the game, honestly. A lot of the game focuses on speed. And a lot of the game is very lengthy. And if you're a type of person who likes to grind and likes these types of games where you're just constantly grinding for the next best thing, this game might be for you. But if you're the type of person where you want it right now, this game could also be for you, but you're going to have to spend a little money to get there. So ultimately, the game is great if you're going to be a free-to-play player or a pay-to-play player. It doesn't really matter. Another tip here, obviously, is going to be making sure that you're focusing on one thing. So you look at this, you see Portal, you see Great Hall, you see Tavern, you see Forge, you see Market, Mine, Guardian Ring, Tournaments, Events.
Oh my god! Wow!
All these things on here, all these icons to click, and sometimes it can get a little bit overwhelming. So what you want to focus on in the beginning is just your quests. So go through your daily quests every single day. You have quests that you have 24 hours to complete and advanced quests that you have 24 hours to complete. It's not the end of the world if you can't complete them all in one go, but the ones that you're going to really want to focus on every single day are your daily quests. Those are the easiest ones to get done. And the weekly quests are a little bit more challenging. Monthly quests are great because they're going to allow you to rack up points, experience points, rack up some silver, rack up some other items as well that will help you progress in the game. And you'll get a void shard and a sacred shard at the end of the month once you complete all monthly quests. And the reason why you're going to complete the monthly quest is due to daily quests. So grinding every single day for 30 days straight, as long as you complete all of these every single day, will grant you all these items right here.
Nice.
And then you also have advanced quests, which are great too. You can get 3 days experience boost. You can get a 4-star chicken, a 5-star chicken, an epic skill tome, and a legendary skill tome. Now, experience boosts are obviously pretty self-explanatory, but they're going to boost your experience by 100%, so you're going to get double the XP for training your champions in the campaign or anywhere else in the game.
Yeah, boy.
Every single run you go, which is going to be super helpful in progression. The 4-star chickens are going to be great. If you don't know what a 4-star chicken is and you're just starting out in the game, that's to rank up your champions. So let's say that you have a champion that is a rank 4, level 40. You want to be able to rank that champion up to rank 5 to continue to progress and upgrade that champion. Same thing with the 5-star chickens as well. Epic skill tomes are essentially going to level up every skill that your champion has. So your rare champions are going to upgrade with rare skill tomes. Your epic champions, epic skill tomes, and your legendary champions with legendary skill tomes. It's really important to keep in mind that you can accidentally put epic skill tomes and legendary skill tomes in rare champions, or legendary skill tomes in epic champions, so on and so forth. But you can't put an epic skill tome, or sorry, a rare skill tome in an epic or legendary champion, or an epic skill tome in a legendary champion. It just won't help them. It won't be able to be utilized that way, unfortunately. So make sure you pay attention to that. I've actually, when I first started out, I accidentally fed an epic skill tome to a rare champion. And you don't want to make that simple mistake. So the first thing that I started doing right away, right off the bat, was working on my daily and advanced quests. But again, don't get sidetracked and don't just focus only on your quests. You also want to focus on your missions as well, which is what I was talking about a little bit earlier. And each mission gives you some benefits. It gives you some silver, it gives you some void shards, some gems, gives you these core hammers which are beneficial in the forge, which I'll get onto that pretty shortly. But energy is extremely important for your account. You can never not have enough energy. You need as much energy as possible to continue to grind in the dungeons, in the campaign, pretty much anywhere in the game. You're going to need energy besides a few different places in this game. Charms are going to be also great for the forge, and keys are going to be good for your clan boss runs. So enough with the missions. Forge Pass is something that just came out. Unfortunately, there's 2 days left in the Forge Pass. It's kind of like Battle Pass, which about 2 years ago they had Battle Pass, and Battle Pass was a great thing that helped with the new players coming into the game. It helps progress your account. It's daily, weekly challenges and rewards that can benefit your account. Unfortunately, for someone who's endgame like myself, these rewards for free-to-play players aren't going to be as beneficial as compared to if I were to spend, I believe, $40.
I'm rich! That is rich!
$40. Actually, it's only $20. So if you are a very low spender, this might be beneficial to you because you can get legendary rewards as compared to mainly epic and rare rewards for just the free-to-play players. But overall, ultimately for the free-to-play, this is free. So it's a great way to progress your account and makes you feel like you're actually working towards something. But I would say the Battle Pass, or the Forge Battle Pass right now that's going on, isn't really as great as the original Battle Pass that they had. And hopefully going forward they can continue to have Battle Passes, but just add new things into it to make it, spice up the game a little bit, make you feel interested in wanting to grind and spend your resources. The shop is over here on the left-hand corner, where you can buy packs, of course. I do not recommend buying pretty much any of these packs besides the rookie pack, which is limit 1 per day, 99 cents. So if you wanted to spend, you could spend it on this. Again, I do not recommend buying anything else. I'm 100% free to play, so I don't buy anything anyways in the game. But if you were to spend on anything, it would probably just be this one. But other people might put in the comments down below it's something different. For your bank, of course, you can utilize your gems. Right now I have 1,600 gems. The only thing that I would do, but this is another bank where you buy stuff again. So you can use gems on a pack of silver, 308,000. I wouldn't recommend spending gems on any silver at all.
Son, just don't.
I would never, ever, ever spend 1,400 gems on 4.2 million silver. This should be changed to something along the lines of 42 million silver, and then maybe I might consider using my gems on this pile of silver. Do not get any of this silver. I repeat, do not waste your gems on any of this silver. That is a simple mistake. I also do not recommend buying these rare tomes, 10 per week. I don't recommend pretty much buying anything here. Your legendary tomes, they do average, and this is pretty much the price of legendary tome packs. This makes sense. They're $25 a pop. But again, unless you're going to be a whale in the game and you want to spend a lot of money, you can buy those. I just don't recommend it. You can progress in this game just fine as a free-to-play player. For the gem shop, this is kind of where a lot of free-to-play players are going to be, a lot of pay-to-play players, pretty much everywhere. Anybody who plays this game is going to spend a lot of time in the gem shop. So I highly recommend, simple tips here, is to purchase full energy. It's only 40 gems a pop. So I could literally purchase 20 plus of these full energies.
I am the one, the way your son don't need a gun to get
And that's going to help me progress my account because I'm going to be upgrading my characters and my champions, and I'm going to be utilizing that for farming. You can also spend your gems on 3-day 100% XP boost, which is just double XP. So I do recommend getting the XP boost. I don't recommend getting this one because it's only 1 day, when you can literally double or triple that for only double the price. So you're getting an extra day if you buy the 3-day one compared to the 1 day. Can you get the 1 day? Absolutely, nothing wrong with it, but I just don't recommend that one over the 3-day boost. And the classic arena refills, if you're trying to really grind on your Great Hall, which I'll get to that as well, then you want to purchase arena refills. I don't purchase a lot of arena refills, but I could if I wanted to. I just don't grind because we're not going to get into Platinum Arena at a lower level. You just won't get there. The only time I would recommend getting the Classic Arena refill, when you're an early game player and you have a good amount of gems and you're struggling on getting a fusion because of Arena. So when you get fusions, which is what we're working on right now by Vault of the Thorn, you're going to need to beat Arena. And when you're starting out in the game, you're in Bronze 1 or Bronze 4, something along the lines of that. And it's hard to progress in Arena when you're early game. So buying these Classic Arena refills might help you, but I won't say don't use all of your gems, your hard-earned resources, just on Arena. Shards as well. A lot of people get sucked into buying big shard pack here. So you get 11 ancient shards and 220,000 silver, which is enough to open all of these ancients to get more champions, newer champions. Try not to get too sucked into buying these all the time because your gems will be gone in a jiffy. So you can also get the small shard pack, but if you just want to play this game just to watch those champions come out and hope for and pray for a legendary champion, by all means go for it.
Yeah, get into it.
Just not recommended early game. In the early game, I just spent all my gems on big shards when you really should be focusing on full energies. You can change your name here, you can get potion packs, and you can get more Demon Lord keys. I don't recommend more Demon Lord keys unless you're like mid-game to end-game and you're trying to get the highest chest possible on Nightmare or Brutal or Ultra Nightmare in Clan Boss to get better rewards. So daily progression, this is just a bunch of different packs that you can purchase as you're progressing throughout the game. And each pack is possibly a little bit better than the rest. The only one I would recommend personally out of all these is the gems. And then of course you have your elite packs as well. They're for the higher spenders, I would say. The mini mix pack is okay, and the warrior circle pack is okay as well. But this isn't about buying in this game. This is about just showing you simple tips and tricks. So if you click on this right here, this little like 3 little hyphens, you can choose daily login rewards. So every single day that you log in, I've logged in for well over 271 plus days, you're going to get free rewards every single solitary day that you play. And this is going to help you progress, and Plarium wants people to come back and continue to play and see those rewards. So those are super beneficial, super helpful in progressing your account. When you reach level 100, you do get a Sacred Shard. So these are progression rewards. These are for free-to-play players like myself and just any player in the entire game. You don't need to spend money to get these rewards. They just come to you as you level up, which is nice. And then promo codes. Once in a while, Plarium likes to give us promo codes, which you can pop into here to get free rewards, free gifts from Plarium, which is fantastic. We recently just had a free promo code gift.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
And it gave us a bunch of energy, and it gave us some epic skill tomes as well, things like that. You can also get champions from those promo codes, which they've done in the past, which is really helpful and beneficial to you. The news, of course, they put all their information in news here every single day. So if you're looking to figure out, okay, what's new in Raid, you can go all the way back about to the beginning of the month, or about 14 days, I'd say, 14 or 15 days, and they're going to have these items to read. So you can just click read more and just see what Forge Pass is all about. You can see what super raids are all about, so on and so forth. But I'm not going to get into the too nitty-gritty details. The next thing I want to show you is the referral program. So if you have other players or friends who want to play the game, you can send them a link, and as they level up, you get free rewards. And so do they as well. And then if I go on here, this is just really checking your player info. You can check your player power. So my player power is 7.1 million. Total champions I have 443, so on and so forth. So your player power just showcases, how long and how mighty you are basically as a champion. So that's kind of cool. I'm not going to get into the options in info and language. That's pretty self-explanatory. At the top here, goes right across. You got the energy, which refills, I think, 1 or 2 energy every few minutes. Then you've got your tokens here, which are going to help for arena.
Okay.
You've got green tokens, which are going to help for tag team arena. You've got your silver, which is just going to be beneficial for your tavern for upgrading artifacts. You've also got your gems, which is going to be great for purchasing different items like I showed you in the shop, and for any progression in the game. Now coming around this way, we've got our inventory space. So this is our inbox, and you can hold up to 400 items, whether it be artifacts, whether it be champions, whether it be rewards, things like that. You can collect from here. Something that Plarium should be doing, and that I believe Plarium should do, is create a way to sell artifacts right from your inbox, so we're not having to worry about collecting them, because a lot of times you end up filling up in your tavern all of your artifacts very quickly. So it can be very annoying and tedious work when you get closer to end game, if you're not getting rid of your old gear. Going down this way, this is just the clan chat. We've got our tournaments here. So tournaments are going to be helpful. And then we've got events. So this just goes over, what events are going on day to day. So these are by Vault of the Thorn events, champion training events, and you have to collect all these different rewards as you progress. So this one, for example, says it's time to develop your champions, level them up, upgrade their rank, and get your hands on huge rewards. So how do you level people up? You've got to go to battle.
We are going to war!
Right, so that battle is down here at the bottom right. This here is just different things that you can purchase. Again, more things you can purchase. This here is going to be playtime rewards. Playtime rewards, after 180 minutes of playing, you get each one of these rewards, and it resets once a day. So if I go to battle and I hit campaign, as you progress through the game, you're going to go through campaign. Campaign is going to be very, very helpful for progression on your account.
Okay.
And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 different types of stages in campaign. There's normal, which is what you start off on. And you start off on 1, Karok Castle, and it goes all the way up to number 12, Brimstone Path. And you just have to, as you grind through the game and as you level up your champions and get better and better, eventually you'll be able to beat Nightmare and get better rewards along the way. So you can see as I change the difficulty, normal to hard to brutal, you see in normal you get a void shard at the end, and in hard, brutal, and nightmare you get a sacred shard, which is very, very helpful. Now I'm going to go to from left to right, the clan. So of course my clan here is the Dark Crypt. If you would like to join the clan, leave a comment down below. You could DM me, and we can get you in the clan if you do have over a certain amount of player power. So I believe it's 100k or 150k team power or player power that we're looking for. You got info, you got members, you got rankings, which just ranks where you're at. You got clan quests. Clan quests are going to be very helpful for getting these tokens, which are clan gold is what they call them. And when you get more clan gold, you can end up selling that clan gold or buying things in this little clan shop here. So energy is going to be the best, the most bang for your buck. And then silver is going to be helpful. You can also get these cool skins for your different champions. They just released skins, so that's going to be super cool. And then as your clan levels up, you get better and better rewards over time. And these clan quests reset once a week. So let's go back. The index is going to show all the different types of factions. So each faction, we got Talarians, Galen Pact, Corrupted, and also Nyresen Union, or Nyresen Union. I could be saying that completely wrong. And there's currently 4, 8, 12, 14 different factions. And in every faction, they have about 20 plus champions.
Nice.
So this one has 60, 36, 72, 58, so on and so forth. And it does take a very long time to get every single champion. As you can see, it tells you I have 30 out of 60 Bannerlords, 18 out of 36 High Elves, and it keeps going on and on. The next thing I want to show you is champions, which it brings you straight to your tavern, which I just clicked earlier. And in your tavern, you have this huge row of champions that you've developed over time. Of course, I've been playing for a long time, so you can see I've been trying to develop them. Now, I want to go over something extremely important, probably the most important part about this this simple tips and tricks video, and just overview of the game, so to speak. The thing that happens the most that people mess up on is their gear. So, for example, I've gone and done many takeovers now, and the biggest issue, the biggest concern that I'm seeing is that people are putting HP flat stat, attack flat stat, defense flat stat on their boots, on their chest, and on their gauntlets. There's a very big caveat to that, which I'll get into. I'm not going to go too deep into this, but speed is what I told you in the beginning of this video. Speed is king in this game. It really truly is until you get to super end game. Then you might not have to have as much speed, but you still need to be very fast. So speed, you'll notice I have speed boots on this champion. And then I go to this champion here. Let's just click one random champion. I've got speed boots on this champion. So you'll see it's very consistent. The common denominator here is speed. Every single champion you have, you're more than likely going to put speed on them unless you're end game or having incredible gear where you can put attack percentage, defense percentage, HP percentage on your champions, and they have really good substats. And the substats are these items right here below. So you can roll up all these different substats as your gear progresses and levels up. And you level up your gear with silver. So the biggest concern is flat stat is usually not better than HP percentage unless you're using it on a champion that's an attack-based champion and they have extremely low base HP or base attack or defense, etc., etc. Then and only then may the flat stat defense chest plate or HP chest plate be potentially beneficial on your champion. But even then, a lot of times, probably like 8 or 9 times out of 10, that flat stat is not going to beat out a percentage stat, main stat. So, and gauntlets are probably the one exception that I would have where they can be flat stat, but it depends on the specific champions that you have. If you'd like me to talk more about and get into more in depth about all these different sets and these stats, please leave a comment down below and I can make a new video about that. I'm not going to go over that in this video though. One other thing I wanted to go over is the Great Hall. So the Great Hall is farmed from fighting in Arena, and the Great Hall is going to be something you really need to be focusing on every single day that you play this game, no matter if you only play this game once or twice a week or 3 times a week. But most people will be playing this every single day if they have a passion for it, like myself. But you really need to focus on your Great Hall and try to level this up to max as quickly as you possibly can. Now, it does take a very, very long time as a free-to-play player to do this. Again, I've been playing over 2 years, so it does take a very long time. Now, there are some people who might be free-to-play that may potentially be better than me and have higher stats than this, but I would probably consider myself a top 10 free-to-play player in the world. So here's what my Great Hall looks like. And yeah, so I've got my accuracy all maxed out. The highest level is 10, and lowest level of course is 0 when you haven't even leveled them up yet. But you want to focus on accuracy, defense, HP, crit damage, and resistance first. Attack is kind of the least, it's probably the one you want to worry about the least. So accuracy is going to be fantastic because you want to be able to land your abilities. And then defense is going to help in clan boss, HP is going to help in dungeons, so on and so forth. It just depends on what you're trying to work on. So anyways, that's going to be my video for today on just simple tips and tricks and overview about the game. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions about any of this. Thank you so much for watching, and take care.